Yo people, what's happening with you guys? How you guys Monday doing? It's Kimi here. Welcome back to another edition of my live talk, where this is basically the podcast. I've been doing a podcast for a little bit. I haven't been doing it as of late due to, there's a lot going on. As you guys may already know, the holidays are hard for your boy, so I'm just trying to just pull through, stay positive, and try not to overwork too much as well, because this week I've been trying to do what I normally do on working, but my body just literally been telling me that I just haven't really been feeling it. So I apologize for the lack of consistency on my streams, but I am back. I posted a stream yesterday, It Takes Two grand finale. Me and shout out to Ray Jean, we got done that game, so that game is finished, and now it's back to trying to see what's next for now. I am currently driving, I'm in my car driving home from work. So let's get to the topic. It's something that's been on my mind since I've been driving, listening to some YouTube talks about certain stuff. Now, this video is going to be sponsored for my kings, my guys, my brothers out here, And I just really want to make sure, what's up, Jack? I just really want you guys to understand the importance of not simping and not giving women money just because they look sexually appealing. That's one of the biggest problems in the world today. I'm starting to realize, I'm getting to the point to where it's like I can't even blame women for doing what they're doing, posting content and just posting these thirsty sexual pictures, like females posting pictures and guys or even girls, if you roll that way, looking at you like they just want to just have very rough sex with you. I can't blame it, but then at the same time, it's like my fellas out here, y'all just God getting y'all money from however y'all getting it, get your coins, get your money. I feel like as a man, you gotta work anyway. You can't really afford to be lazy and not working at all, So why would you spend your hard-earned money on a woman that you don't know nothing about? And you can tell how these women look like. Long nails, the hair, they got their tatas out, cleavage action, got some skin out, always at the clubs, always, they just have that look. And then once they have that look, they have that vibe as well. So, and a lot of my guys out here, they buy into that, I understand, the whole thing of having a pretty girl next to you where you posting on social media for clout, if I post a picture with a badass female, you're most likely gonna get more likes off strength for her, not just off of you. So, I just feel like my guys y'all gotta stop doing that. We gotta be better. We have to be better. Now, if you're gonna spend money on a female, I'm not saying no, don't do that, but she gotta, she gotta be making sure she's doing something for you. Don't give a female money just because she look good or she's just talking nice to you. You can tell if a female really give a fuck about you just from having a conversation. As you get older, I want my guys to stop thinking what they private area and start thinking what they brains, what it's here for, just because a female talking to you, because you telling her, that's like me going to a random girl, what's up, boo? I'm saying, I do this, I do that, I'm driving this kind of car, I get paid this much money. And then once you start talking about stuff like that, she's not going to give a flip about anything else. But as soon as you start saying that money, so you start talking about the money you was making, now all of a sudden, she just seemed interested in it. She might ask, she might even have some bold girls to be like, yo, can I get this much? Well, let me get $80, or the whole cliche thing girls be saying nowadays too. Oh, I got a child, this, that, and the third. I gotta feed my baby, this, that, and the third, using child ammunition. And it's just, and then some guys would be like, I know personally for me, I might get demonetized for saying this, but I know for me, if I'm going to spend, I'm with a relationship. Let me clean this shit up. I'm not doing that. I had paid for the box, quote unquote, before. If you don't know what the box is a fancy word for paying for sex. I've done that before. I'm not even gonna sit here online and say I didn't. I have. There was a point in time where money was coming in nice, and I'm just like, hey, what's what you trying to do? And then she kept saying, a little sob story. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and just, I give you this much money. We gonna do for money. I give you this much money here. Take this. What you gonna do for me? You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just, I don't know. But anyway, moving past that, we gotta, save our money as kings, because regardless of what modern woman making everything seem like, I'm traditional. Guys gotta lead. We gotta, you gotta work. You have to work, even if it comes to being the breadwinner, making more money. You do that, and then you find a nice girl, that you can build with. And if she is traditional, now if a girl's doing everything she can to make sure your spirit, your mental, And obviously, if she's doing the whole sex thing, is good too. That's an added bonus. But you know, if she's doing that, oh, absolutely, take care of her. That's a good girl you got. But if she's doing literally the bare minimum, expecting to be rewarded, you can't reward that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to stop. You know, this girl's going to keep doing what they're doing. It's not going to stop because there's guys out there that would pay for that. Now, the whole older guys, you know, older guys probably can't, you know, they can't perform like they used to. And, you know, they were like, you know, sugar daddy, what the hell is they call it? It's just, I mean, I can only speak so far when it comes to that. But in terms of, like, everything else, I don't know. I keep seeing this topic keep popping up, you know? And it's just like, yo, like my kings, what the hell are y'all doing? Why is this car parked right here? What the frick are you doing? I didn't know you could freaking park right here. But yeah, man, we gotta do better. I'm just low-key tired of seeing that. You know, I have a rule myself where I tell, if I'm with a girl, if you have an OnlyFans, I'm not being with you. I'm not even gonna take you seriously because, you know, that's like, oh, well, what she gotta do? She gotta do to pay her bills. I mean, there's other ways to get money, but you gonna have no OnlyFans doing that. I can't respect it because you're allowing everybody to see your goodies, and it's supposed to be, you know, you gotta at least make the fellas work for it. Like, I'm talking about work for it in the sense of, like, y'all going on dates and he's charming you. Then if you want, if you feel like, you know, hey, this guy making me do X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna go ahead and y'all mean and go ahead, cool. But anything past that, it's like, no, you know, you just. And then I had subscribed to a girl OnlyFans before. This is a random topic, but I've subscribed to a girl OnlyFans before, right? I think her name was Daniela. She was a Caucasian woman, and she got some big tatas, or whatever the case may be, right? So I subscribed. I just wanted to see what OnlyFans was about, and literally, her Instagram was the same as her OnlyFans, and she charging people $20, $30. I'm just like, for the same pictures. I'm just like, oh, if she talks to you. Now, if you pay her like $50 or you get like a donation, like you give her the most. Basically, it's like if you give her the most money, she'll talk to you. I guess she'll see some explicit videos. I'm just like, yo, this is stupid, and people are really paying for that. I'm just like, yo, y'all crazy as hell. So, and I'm trying to pride myself on speaking on certain things unless I've actually done it. But in terms of that, guys, we gotta do better, man. We have to do better, you know. It's just because it's not going to stop with these women. They're going to keep doing that. And again, I'm starting to get to the point right now where I can't really blame them from doing it, because it's just like, I'm gonna do it, and I know I'm gonna have this dude, and just because she look good, that don't mean nothing. Everybody can look good. We got filters online and everything. Everybody can look good. It's just because she look good, or because she got some nice, like, sexual appeal, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, like, no, like, come on, fellas. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it all the way honest with y'all too. If y'all even have a girl that look like how these sexual women looking, I'm willing to bet my PS5 I just got, y'all won't even last. Cause y'all too excited when y'all think about, okay, you get a bad girl, you have sex with a bad girl, you probably maybe a couple pumps and that's it. And then you gonna be clowned by her friends, and like that's what I'm saying. Like, come on. Saying that looks and features that can only mean so much. That's just me. But y'all got y'all taste, I got mine. I just want to just make this video. I'm gonna post this on my YouTube. I'm thinking about going live tonight. Play some GTA, Vice City, and try to get that game out the way. I'm almost done that game as of now, so I'll get that game out the way. But my God, we gotta do better, man. Seriously, we have to. Or this is gonna keep going. It's gonna keep getting worse. And then you can be like, oh, you know, they gonna be out here looking. They're gonna be more sneakier. You know, I just, like I said before, I can't respect women for doing that. I won't do it. I want to have daughters. I'd rather have daughters than sons. I think I said it before. I want to have a lot of, like, daughters. Maybe like 3 daughters, 1 son. Maybe if I'm fortunate, but whatever God, the universe gives me, I'm going to be grateful. But if I have, you know, a daughter, I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't want to see my daughter doing shit like that. Or even hear about that. You know, that's going to fucking drive me insane. But yeah, guys, that's it for that. And updates for the virus. I had a meeting at my job today, and basically we're about to start working remotely again. If you work within the community, I know a lot of sports are postponing their games because a lot of players are entering the health and safety protocols. So sports might be postponed, like shut down again, maybe, but I don't think they will, because it's just they lost a lot of money in 2020. But don't be surprised if the sports be postponed, whatever. If you're a sports person. What else we can talk about? So I'm gonna say this now. If you have not seen Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm about to say some spoilers, so if you don't want to hear me talk about Spider-Man, I would recommend getting off this live, because I'm about to say some spoilers. I want to talk about this movie. This was a great movie. This was a masterpiece movie. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. You know, it's a great movie. I feel like Marvel. I personally believe this Spider-Man movie is better than Endgame, Avengers Endgame. And I know that's kind of steep to say, but hear me out. Let me explain. This car is on my ass, cuz. Fucking douchebag behind me driving all fucking and I'm slowing down. Anyway, so yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, great movie. All the Spider-Mans were in it. It's been like Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, they're all in this movie. They had a nice entrance into Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which was great. You know, it was great. You know, all they villains popped out, and not all, but like a good chunk of their villains kind of popped out, and you know, it was just a great movie, man. Damn great movie. It's a great movie. They all came out. Tom Holland pretty much solidified himself as, like, you know, Tom Holland even led the old Spider-Mans into like the battle against all these villains that came out, which kind of went back to him being with Tony Stark in the Avengers. You know, he basically solidified himself as being a leader. So, the only thing about this movie that kind of pissed me off was like the first half of the movie was how naive Tom Holland was, you know, trying to save the villains. Like, I was rooting with Doctor Strange where he kept saying, we gotta send these guys back, you know, they all die fighting Spider-Man. They die being Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, who else was in there? Lizard didn't die, Lizard didn't die, but no, just name a few, just to name those. Electro did die, so yeah, he said he wants to save them. That's the part I was like, bro, you can't save these damn villains. You can't save them. And, you know, and him and Doctor Strange had this big fight scene that was pretty lit. And Spider-Man obviously got the better of Doctor Strange because this is his movie. So, and then, you know, he brought them to the house he was staying at the time. I'm not gonna go that far to the house he was at. I'm just like, bro, are you? And then Norman Osborn, Willem Dafoe, my boys, he killed his movie. Willem Dafoe is probably one of the greatest actors I've seen in a superhero movie. He be doing his thing, y'all. We gotta get this guy his roses, man. He killed the Green Goblin, bro. He Green Goblin in this movie pretty much gives you like a Joker vibe from Batman, if I would say. He did his thing, man. You gotta respect it. But yeah, you know, Tom Holland just was trying to, you know, save the villains, was kind of making me a little pissed off. I'm just like, you just sound stupid. Now, he did save Doc Ock, which was nice, because Doc Ock wasn't really a villain. You know, Doc Ock just, you know, got brainwashed from the electric thing that was the chips in the back of his head. And, you know, this car is really trying to get around it. But anyway, he had the chip in the back of his head. So once he was able to fix that, and then he got to his senses, it was like a nice little thing to see. I'm like, okay, he back, okay. And then he actually wound up helping the Spider-Mans as well at the last battle. So, you know, that was pretty cool. Norman Osborn, one tragedy. So it was rumored that one person was going to die. And that person that died was Aunt May. She got killed by the Green Goblin, which was pretty sad. And I like how they had her say that famous Spider-Man line, with great power comes great responsibilities. That was her last thing she said to Peter before she died, which was like, damn. But I gotta give this Aunt May credit. This Aunt May in this movie, man, she was bad. I'm sorry. I never thought in a million years we'll have Aunt May as being this bad MILF or cougar. She was fine. Like, I don't know what kind of actor I gotta look up her acting name. She was very sexy. But she, you know, it was sad when she died, and Peter was very upset. Had Mary Jane and damn, the food behind me came out the damn bag. It was sad, but you know, it just was somebody had to die. What the fuck you looking at? What you want to do? Looking like I'm fucking crazy. I'll smack the shit out your old ass, bitch. Anyway, but yeah, so hold on, I'm about to speed up next to her. Hold on, so I'm gonna flip her off so she won't look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Watch this. We'll hope I don't catch up to your ass. So now I'm speeding, okay? Nah, around the side. You said you want to flip me off. This car right here got to move a little bit though. Oh, you lucky. You lucky. If I go beside her, I'm gonna flip her off. Watch. Y'all gonna see me in the stream. I'm gonna flip her off. Watch. Anyway. But yeah, yeah, the Aunt May, she was fine, man. I never thought Aunt May would be that nice looking in any Spider-Man movie, because when you hear Aunt May, you think like she's like a 60, 70-year-old woman that's old, you know? older, but she was just, I don't know, I think she was like 40. She was bad. She was fine, man. I'm telling you, she was fine, but she got killed. And you know, all the Toby and Andrew Spider-Man came and talked to Peter, because Peter was pretty much like, you know, off the edge a little bit, which I understand that he will be losing someone like Aunt May. You know, that's like, that was the person who raised him, so I would totally understand that. That was a nice scene. And then I think the best scene in the movie was when Andrew Garfield saved Zendaya MJ. That scene almost made me cry, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, because he just sold the emotion behind you know, every time he did an acting scene, he sold it. You better hope I don't pull next to you. I'm telling you, I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting. I'm gonna flip you right the fuck off. You gonna sit there looking like I'm fucking crazy, trying to speed in front of me and shit. Look at her. Look what she. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Can I flip this camera around? That's, if you can see, that's her right there in that Kia. What the fuck is she doing? All fucking hype. People kill me when they act like that, man. It was never that deep. We all trying to get home. It was never that serious to be acting like that. All right, she speeded. Hold on, put the camera back. Put the camera back on me, man. I'm taking it. But yeah, it was a, you know, just, yeah, when he saved MJ, that scene was like, cause he saved her, that he said to ask was she okay. She said yeah. He started like, he was about to cry, because you know he couldn't save Gwen Stacy. Now she turning you luck, because I was gonna flip you right the fuck off. She couldn't, he couldn't save Gwen Stacy, so he saved MJ in the same way how Gwen Stacy thought. It was like he redeemed himself. I think that was the best movie. I think that was one of the best moments in that whole movie. You know what? No, I'm gonna say that was the best moment of that movie. That scene right there. Because that was so powerful. He, you know, he sold that emotion and everything else. So, and then the last battle was Peter versus Green Goblin. There was like some kind of clock thing on, like, it was the big ass clock. No, it wasn't a clock. I'm tripping. It was on the Statue of Liberty. Some kind of shield thing. It was floating in the lake. Spider, like Tom versus Green Goblin. Green Goblin saying, "You too weak to kill, send me back to die." And then Tom was like, "All right, I want to kill you myself." And then Willem Dafoe was like, "Yeah, that boy, yes, kill me, do it." And so, you know, my only thing I don't like about that scene, Tom Holland was piecing Willem Dafoe. He was beating his ass, like he power him and everything. I'm just like, when he was teeing off on him, right? They should have made like more bruises on his face. He was bleeding, because Tom Holland was cut a little bit around his face. When he was piecing off against Green Guy, he should have been leaking or something. His face was clean. I'm like, bro, he's whooping his ass. No, I mean, so you trying to say Tom Holland that weak? Like Spider-Man that week, he's punching you in the face, you're not gonna be bleeding and have like a big ass gash on your face. That's the part I was like, that's kind of, I didn't like that scene, you know, for that. But that scene was pretty dark, you know, that was a dark scene. And then when Tom was about to kill Green Goblin with his own glider, Toby got and stepped in front of him and stopped him from doing it. And then for the Green Goblin to wind up stabbing Toby Maguire in the side, we all thought, because I was at that movie premiere, we was like, we thought he, you know, we just killed him. And then, you know, that's when, you know, Willem Dafoe said his last line as Green Goblin, and Andrew Garfield passed him a tool to make him back to normal. So I was like, okay. You know, I just wish when he was piecing Willem Dafoe, he'd have had more like blood and shit on his face. I'd have been like, oh damn, like, oh okay. I guess because kids watching it, but I thought they should have did that. That'd have been clean. He did that. So it wound up, the ending was Doctor Strange was like, you know, all the enemies was about to come out of the time raft, or whatever the case may be. So Tom Holland was like, all right, well, let's make everybody forget me. And he asked if everybody forget me, will that work? And then Doctor Strange was like, yeah, but don't do that. So Tom was like, no, it's fine, like, you know, it's okay. So he said his goodbyes to Andrew and Toby, which that was a sad night goodbye. You know, all three Spider-Mans in one movie, that was pretty dark. I never seen that before. And then he said, by the MJ, promise MJ, I must find you back, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna find you, basically. And he promised him, I forgot that Ned, that's his name. Ned was fun. Ned is a treasure. Like Ned in that movie, in the Tom Holland Spider-Man, he's a treasure, man. He's funny. I feel like he don't even be trying to be funny. He's just a natural funny person. He got like a real gift, but. And then after that, Peter wound up moving to an apartment in New York, a small apartment, kind of similar to Tobey Maguire's apartment thing with his crappy landlord. He did go to find MJ at donut shop where she works at, and I think he saw her wearing that thing he gave, like that necklace. She still was wearing it, so I guess after he saw that, he didn't like go in there and tell her everything. He kind of was like, all right, like he basically said, you know, it's fine, you know, you ain't gotta remember me, but you know, it gives hope that maybe in the next Spider-Man movie they're gonna have MJ have her memories coming. They probably get together some shit. I hope, but we'll see. Then Spider-Man swinging in the snow with his new spider costume. Then the movie went off. Now the Marvel got 2 post-credit scenes. The first post-credit scene was with Venom. Venom was talking to some guy at the bar, talking about the Thanos, the 5-year thing, blah 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 blah. And then Venom disappeared for whatever reason. Eddie Brock, to be specific, and then the symbiote was left, and it was on the counter, and it went off. So that's pretty much hinting that there could be a next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. They're gonna have the black suit Spider-Man gonna come, which I'm kind of interested to see because Tom Holland pretty much lost everything. He lost his aunt. Everybody forgot about him. He pretty much he's by himself, So maybe something's going to. But Daredevil was in the movie. Daredevil, that Netflix Daredevil, he was in the movie, so maybe he might team up with him, so we'll see, but it's a lot of possibilities. And the last scene, the second post-credit scene was Doctor Strange is having a movie. He visits Wanda and, Doctor Strange. I'm not really big into Doctor Strange. I might watch the movie, but, I know who Doctor Strange is, but I'm not, a big, fan of, oh my God, Doctor, I gotta see it. It's I don't get that off Doctor Strange, so. Yeah, so, I had a lot of talking. God, let my throat hurt. But yeah, guys, that was it for this podcast. So I will be trying to stream tonight. If not tonight, then maybe tomorrow. Be patient with me, please. Make sure you guys follow me on my social media, my TikTok, this page here, my YouTube channel, Road to 1,000 subscribers. Trying to get out there. So yeah, it's been great. Got the PS5, so I will let you guys know. If you don't see me live, then you pretty much know your answer. But we'll see. Play it by ear. I'm about to back my car up into my house, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Hope if you guys celebrate the holidays, have a good time. Protect yourself with this new virus going around. Wear a mask. Get your booster shot if you choose to. Stuff like that. So, what time is it? 6? I don't know what time it is. Hold on, my car. Hold on. I think it's 6. 6 something. Let me see. 6:40, okay. But yeah, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for the support you guys been giving me. Turn my light on so you can see me. It's kind of dark. My phone hot as hell. Golly. But yeah, guys, if I don't go live tonight, I will see you guys sometime this week. Make sure you guys follow my social media link, my YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot more lately. And yeah, I love you all, and I will see you guys later. Peace.